YouTube babies, juicy baby YouTubers. Welcome back if you're my returning beautiful beings, and if you are just here and just found me, welcome. I'm glad you found me, and today, well, as always, I'm going to have my website and my email in the description box below, so if you would like to elaborate on any of the stuff going on, any of my stuff, any of my services that I offer, anything, feel free to reach out. And yeah, so if there's something else I'm not thinking of, I'll think of it as we go. But this is about the water signs today. We're doing some water stuff today. So, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But I am going to start with Pisces because my daughter is a Pisces and she will be here sometime soon. And I like to just do this. She can always listen to it, but it kind of distracts me when she's here because then I don't want to have that in my field right now. I just want to communicate what I got for these energies. And again, I want to say that just because you have a sun sign that is Cancer or Scorpio or Pisces doesn't mean if you resonate with this as a listener, cross-watcher, whatever, welcome. Everyone has Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio somewhere in their chart. So if this resonates for you, maybe look and see where this is in your chart, and if you need help with that, you can also contact me. It's on your original birth certificate, so if you can't find it, you can always go to wherever Board of Health or wherever handles that in your state or your country, and because I know you listen from all over, and get that, but you have to request your birth time on it, or they sometimes will not give it. So because I've done this charts for many people over the years, and yeah, that's kind of the deal. So let's go on with the Pisces. So we've got, well, we're just, we're doing water today. Watery energy, wherever that is in your chart. Sun sign strong, so we're going to go on with that, but just remember, Pisces rules Neptune rules Pisces, and Neptune and Pisces, so they have a lot of similarities, always the planet that rules the sign. So in this way, Neptune has a great ability for psychic energy, very deep, and medium, and this really strong energy, dream life, creativity, but it also rules insane asylums, Neptune, and prisons and things like that. So sometimes people can't take this and they get in trouble, or however that goes for you, however that resonates. But basically, Pisces are beautiful, man. Half fish, half mermaid, half merman, half water, half, here on this beautiful planet that we are grateful. It can be a bitch. I feel like a lot of the Pisces energy I'm hearing, a lot of it is there's a lot of exhaustion and a little bit of sorrow. A little bit of sorrow I'm hearing for the Pisces energy, or wherever that is in your house. A little bit of sadness, maybe letting go of something. And I also feel really deeply that there, I felt Osiris and Isis, so it's like, really learning how to balance your career, like your masculine and your feminine energy with your home life. Something seems to be changing in your home life. Either you're moving, change residence, or getting a roommate. It looks favorable though. Also, I got an energy which I have been getting for you Pisceans, and it's fertility. So if you are at that place where you want to be careful, or you don't want that in, be very careful. Wrap it up. Wrap it on up, because it's there. And also, though, this can also be a really great energy for projects that you might be starting. So it doesn't have to be pregnancy, but just watch out if it is. If that seems to be you want to watch it. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So it doesn't have to be a physical birth, but if you don't want that, it has came up more than once. And I do feel like on the deep level of everything, we got this Four of Cups hanging around. And I felt that because I felt the sorrow. I think there's just like, well, maybe you just got out of a relationship and you just feel like a lot of loss. So instead of focusing on what you've lost, focus on the gratitude that you have to make that grow, because I do see justice coming in the depth of everything for you. And I do feel that, there's some boredom, sorrow, like, look, here we are. Even after I channeled it, we've got the sorrow and the Four of Cups. It's like, I'm sitting here, I'm so bored, I'm so distressed, but meanwhile, Spirit is handing me a cup from the ethers. Does this one have it in there? I don't see it in this one, or is it? Yeah, it's right here. It's coming in from this side. This is a different deck. I like the art in this deck, though. But Osho deck, like, here we are. Sorrow. So, like, I feel like it's time for y'all, and whatever I've lost, it's so shitty. But here's the deal, man. You need to balance your masculine energy, a lot of you, or your feminine energy, okay? And it could also be a person, a masculine, your father, a husband, a brother, a son. It could be something like that going on as well that you need to kind of balance. But remember, even if it is that, it's an inside job, and we all are reflecting or seeing what is inside of us. So it's really not outside of us. So we need to remember that. And that's hard to remember because, like, wait, I'm not a dick. But yeah, something's happening where you're manifesting dickness, or something that you have to look at and balance in yourself. Because if you keep manifesting this and you keep bitching about it, or keep getting hurt about it, or mad at, or whatever's going on, it feels like a continual thing that's happened. It's time now to break through these patterns of bullshit, because we got that coming in now. I do feel justice underneath all of this. Like, there's going to be something, especially if you guys have anything like court going on, or any kind of thing like that in the legal system. But definitely just in general, something's going to be balanced for you. But you have to break through the patterns of blaming others, or thinking it's outside of you, because it's really inside of you. And there's some sorrow that needs to be kind of cleared, and, new projects starting if you don't want babies. And I also feel really strongly, I meditated on this, and I have it for all the signs, but this is the throat chakra. Isn't that pretty? I love that. And that means maybe stop being secretive or not speaking the whole truth. Maybe you need to speak the truth more, and because Pisces do get a little hidden in their shit, unless you have other things real strong. So that's the thing, and I feel like, you have really blindfolded yourself is the deal, and to get out of this sorrow and get all of this is to balance the energy inside of you, and then you won't be so exhausted, so sorry, so blah, so sad. And something is changing in your home life, your home. So and it looks good. It looks like a really good change for y'all. So that's good. And I would just say you blindfolded yourself, man. But the blindfolds and the deep reality are coming off. All you got to do is just balance and rewire and speak truth. If you have to leave anything out that is the truth to anyone, then there's a reason why you need that hidden so much, because you need to be able to be okay in your own truth, to walk your own truth. Okay? And that's what I got for you all, for the Pisces. Let's go into the Scorpios now. Don't forget, speak your truth, man. And don't hide from yourself, your own shit, or any other shit. You're blindfolding yourself because you want this. You want the justice, the reflection of that. And you want to balance your masculine and feminine energies here. And and start some new projects. You do get excited about something. Some good shit's happening. You just got to have gratitude for in every moment for yourself for like I'm just looking at I just looked at a tree and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so grateful. Goddess, thank you. Like my higher soul, I'm so happy. I'm grateful, and I really mean it. I'm not just pulling bullshit. Okay, now Scorpios with your Pluto as the under god, the little Pluto energy that's coming in here. Okay, for meditating on you guys, and I don't, if they're the same, I'll tell you they're the same. But this one, I got the third eye for you Scorpio energies. Wherever that is in your chart. See, I have mine. It's a little bit it's in my third and fourth. It's like in that one of those weird places where it's in both of them, because Sag is in my fourth and fifth. So basically, so that can be my home. That could be, wherever it is in your houses. So the third eye, man, it's about breaking through from the neocortex, the personality, and just really, seeing the truth from a higher level, from, the secondary consciousness is what we do on this planet to get through. Let's try to lift it on up and open up your eyes. And on a physical level, I wanted to say too, for the Pisces as well. So if there is anything going on in your throat area, because I always like to take it to a metaphorical level of what we really need to do, but it could be something bothering you there. With the third eye, it could be your eyes, could be something in your eyes or some kind of, you might be getting headache. I mean, and maybe not. Maybe it's just about seeing and making sure that you're raising up, because Scorpios can be they're very powerful, but they can use that for resentment and really bitter things, or dwell on it in themselves instead of breaking through and coming up. So remember mantras, intentions, gratitude for every sign, everywhere, for everything. Okay, and Pluto, man, it's, major transformation. So wherever this is going through in your house, or wherever you have Scorpio in your sun, or any house that anyone else has it, but for you Scorpions, especially where your sun sign is placed in your house, in your chart, take a look and see where that, to add more clarity. I also feel like you need to be seeing other people's points of view and finding the blessings where you're at, because a lot of you, I feel like when I was tapping into this energy, like you just, not being grateful enough and seeing that you got to be with other people. And usually it's something that it's either a mirror of your own judgment or a mirror of your own judgment. Your judgment. It's a mirror of your judgment on some level when you can't. And I understand there's some people we just don't want to be around, but if you have to be, you need to find a way to find the blessings in the situation, or it could even just be family, man, and you feel like you have to still be around them, but you have to kind of try a little bit harder to see someone else's point of view. I'm hearing that strongly for the Scorpions. And I feel like, on the surface, you got a lot of energy coming in that you can use for this, but you got to balance out your temperance. You got to find some balance in your temper, and you're just not being able to deal with people's bullshit, because that's making your abundance even shaky. And I feel like once you can complete this, and it's a lot of your emotions. All the water signs is very emotional, but it's causing things to be upside down, which could otherwise be going smoother, because we got the Six of Swords here upside down. So it's like upside down. So you could be going, but the waters are really shaky, and it's all because of your own, and the Queen of Pentacles, so your finances. You're doing this to yourself. You got to break free of this with your temperance, with your balance of your emotions. Okay? There's that. And Cancer's kind of got it too, the same way. As the Scorpions, there's a little bit of a difference. It seems to be more about, it's about the same actually. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. This is a beautiful one for you guys, Scorpions. Maybe maybe spend some time around water. And if you don't have any water near you and you live like in the Midwest or some godforsaken that you are so grateful for, make sure you're taking some salt baths, because I know it's winter time right now. Okay, and so that's kind of the messages I'm getting, but I do get like a lot of, on the surface, like here, you can manifest a lot right now. It's just about that temperance. Open up that third eye, man. That means breath meditation, via breath meditation, awareness, and just intention. Okay, but you need to have your little altar, sacred space. Maybe take some salt baths. Light some candles, build an altar in your house if you don't already have one. You know, put some little babies that you love around, put some crystals, have it to be your sacred space. And that way you can put your intentions there and have a place of prayer in your home or wherever you are. So you can start to manifest this instead of this bullshit. And you'll become, yay! Balanced in your temperance and your emotions, with your third eye wide open. Okay? All right, Scorpions, that's my message for y'all. I hope that was helpful. Pisces, Scorpio. Now, Cancers, I'm feeling like, well, we know you guys got the moon doing you. So you're a little hidden too. Well, all the water signs, you know, they all have a little bit of that aspect. So basically, I got the heart for y'all. With the Cancer energy, like you need to open your heart to give and receive love from your divinities, not being fooled by your secondary consciousness and all the patterns and programs. We're here to break through that shit. Cancer just feels a little more like it might be relationship oriented, because something about that, when you're trying to reach outside of yourself and make a whole person with somebody else that's not even whole, you know, it's like that's a fool move. And that is not going to get you anywhere near the master of your emotions, which is what you need to be doing. So you got to balance being dumb and having some solitude to yourself, because you are a person that really likes to be with friends and be out there and socializing. But this is what really is called for in order for you to get to the mastery of your emotional state and being your King of Cups. Also, I feel a little bit of a purification coming in for you, and I feel like that could be physical. Now your heart, I don't know if anybody, you know, maybe some purification and some more exercise. I'm feeling exercise for you guys. Like, it's even if you're just walking around the damn block, you know, to start with, or go on my channel, get your joints juicy, get into your juicy joints and feel yourself in your bodies and get that heart pumping, your cardio. But I also feel a Morier up in here. Clear and shield the field in your energy, because and you need to set your boundaries from trying to go around and make yourself complete outside of yourself. Basically, with the Pisces, Scorpio, all of you guys, except for the Scorpios, it's just like you don't even blame yourself. But the Cancers, you guys need to stop. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it over. I don't know, just do it. Your heart, babies. And the purification. Now, the one thing I can tell you is I do love the star energy for y'all. It's like, make a wish, baby. And that's pretty much what's going to make all of this happen. Purifying, clearing your energy, creating boundaries without looking outside of yourself, and taking some time, you know, from being a fool and go introspect, like the magician, you know, like the like Merlin, or like the high priestess, you know, and balance those energies so you can balance, you know, you can I don't know, like the word control, so that you can become one with yourself in balanced emotion. Yes, and yes. I'm going to go ahead because I want to read. I just feel like I need to read. Well, no, I don't really have to read it. You know, it's just like this etheric string that's lifting your faith up. You know, it's like faith. You know, faith. You know, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Make a wish. Make a wish, baby. And maybe make a vision board, you know. Spend some time alone. You get involved. It feels like, or you want to be involved with others. It's like you need to fulfill yourself. This is all about balance, man. So that's good. And then I'm going to do a nice little balance, grasshopper, temperance, balance. I'm going to do this. I'm going to see what comes up for the whole water sign, since this is all, I mean, we got Pisces with the home and dwelling a little bit on what you've lost instead of looking with the, you know, blindfolded yourself, but you got the justice. It's all good. You need to speak your truth. Stop telling lies or not telling whole truths, because you're just insulting yourself. It's like, oh, I don't deserve to tell the truth about what I'm doing. You're free, man. Okay, Spirit, please and thank you. Let's get some energy here for the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Please and thank you. Strongest incoming messages. My higher soul, guardian angels. All right, what do we got here? Change of scenery, you guys. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. What up? All right. So, reflections, renewal. Taking excursion to a new place has given a sense of renewal, feeling invigorated, almost giddy. Contemplating how important it is to take time out of life for just yourself. There's the Hermit again. Being touched by the beauty of a natural world is ideal for a great getaway day. Sitting on the ground, perhaps by a lake or creek, to simply observe the wild animals and insects scurrying about deepens your connection to Mother Earth or Father Earth's bountiful forms. Hours transpire without notice, and as the sunset reflects its astounding colors on the water, the gulls fly off to their resting place before nightfall. Now it's time to return to the daily routine, blessed with the most wondrous memories of a day well spent. So consider recharging your body, mind, and heart with new places, experience, and perhaps even a chance encounter. Just go have some fun. A change will do you good. That's good. That's good advice. Because that does do here where we got the sacred space for the altar. I think the Scorpions. We got a home change, telling we got this all, and then for the Hermit thing, it's all tying together there, right? Purification, the water. Okay, change of scenery, you guys. And that's also the water, the Sedna water for the Scorpions, We got, and then the home, Vesta, for the Pisceans. You guys are either going to be moving into a new place, but you got to remember, balancing the female and the male energy inside of you. Be careful about that pregnancy shit if you don't want to bring in a bundle of joy for any water sign, actually. Get that masculine in there. And if you got a beef with your brother, your father, your mother, your son, your husband, it's out, you're mirroring it somewhere. And Scorpions, all of you, everyone. So that's kind of what I got for you all. I hope that was helpful. And God bless us all. Great spirit, great void, guides and angels of the light. And don't forget to keep your joints juicy and keep your spine straight and be grateful. There's always something to be grateful for. Build an altar. Love yourself. And I'll see y'all next time. So many blessings. Love, love, love. See you for the full moon, I think, next time. All right, y'all. Blessings.